might as well cover up the screen or something until we get some people on board. Here, witness my drawings upside down. I hope you like it. Man, I haven't streamed in a while, so this is quite possibly the best thing to do. Oh man, isn't life wonderful? Technology, and all that stuff. It's all years and decades of technological advancements, of course, lead to this. A stream with no views or likes by a channel that's dying at the seams. But, I kind of felt like it. So, here it is. A stream of a game you might know fairly well. Just waiting for people to come by. Oh, frick it. Anyways. Just waiting. Whoa, that's my hand right there. These are my drawings. This is wonderful. Okay, one person has tuned in. Hello, Danny. Welcome to the stream. I kind of expected you to come by, so hey, welcome. Time for So, this is my first stream in like forever. I don't know what compelled me to do it, but the allure of me, playing Doki Doki Literature Club live on stream was a bit too interesting in my mind. So here I am. Gonna wait about 3 more minutes. Since Friday Morning Funkin', oh my goodness, you remember. You clearly know a lot about your Scout Sunset stuff. Whoa. And I commend you. Anyways, just waiting a few more minutes for more people to come by. I can move around the camera, at least. Just a little bit to here. And, my laptop's at 61% battery. Which means, I might have to plug in an electrical outlet. Not a problem, I can do that, no problem. Just get my... Cam Guy is live. Cam Guy is live. Oh my goodness. Okay, I do post Cam content a little bit. I can be considered a bit of a Cam fan myself. It's kind of sad that what you're watching right now is not Cam, but I can at least try to compensate. So, hello Toast Gaming, welcome to the stream. This is my first stream in a year. And the first time you'll ever see the Cam Guy on the spot. I don't know why I'm starting to sound weird in camera. Let's see. I guess I'll wait until like 5 minutes before things actually get started. To get word around. Doesn't help that I'm not doing much promotion for the stream itself. Let's do some interesting things. More drawings. Just gonna put them up on the screen here. More drawings. My laptop's looking like a mess. But wait, there's more. Okay. Less like a mess, but I'm trying to admit. And like that, they left. Okay. You know what? Alright. There it is, Doki Doki Literature Club. My game file's a bit weird, as you may notice. But I've already been knee-deep in the game, and here it is. All of my save files have been deleted as well. Very weird. Anyways, where was I? So, here I am. Yuri. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Yes. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Hey, Pew Mew. You got a bunch of W's in your name, so, Pew Mew W for you. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. I can relate. If only we were all a bit like Yuri. Of course, that's not something it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Yeah, I'm asking that personally myself. Um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Ah, please do. You think the new Cam Kim episode will lead to a new season? And no. Okay, no. I don't personally believe that. It's a one-off episode, as Richard Teeth has explained, along with many episodes that they've released as part of their RT20 anniversary celebrations. It's completely separate, though. What I've noticed as well is that they brought back Ruby Chibi for like an anthology series called Neon Kanbini, and then recently they've been re-releasing it as part of recently they've been uploading it separately on the Rooster Teeth animation channel in tandem with Volume 9 episodes of Ruby Volume 9 as Ruby Chibi Season 4. So I'm not bringing my hopes up, but it's something interesting that happened that, it's unlikely it might happen, but it could happen. But for the time being, no. I don't really consider this new Cam Camp episode to be part of a new season. It's more so just made for the celebrations. Although Rooster Teeth is a very online company, they might listen. They're very aware of fan response and like what fans are talking about their stuff online. They might be able to pick up some ideas here and there. Isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Goes under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. Oh, frick. Oh, I think if they want to end Cam, they should make a movie. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, frick, camera. Okay, yeah, this is definitely a professional production. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I think I can zoom in. Oh, cool, I can zoom in. I flicker back, as I said. So, pretty cool, I could zoom out. Not by, alright. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. I just don't read script very often. I'm not sure if I can read new comments from here, but I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, you like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write down something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Mint. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Hold on. Alright. Comments are on. Just kind of... Whoops, sorry. Shouldn't be focusing too much about comments. No, I'm sorry. I haven't heard of a Mr. Silmerton before, but I'll consider checking them out if, you're really interested if I know him. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Yep, sure is. No crap, Sherlock. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright. Only one. Okay, yeah, I've played this save file before, left it for a little bit. So now all I have is Monica. The popular girl. So let's go. Hi, Mint. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Yeah, I sure am having a good time. Sure am happy to see me. Good, glad to hear it. This is literally what some of my conversations equate to. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. She's always listening, guys. She's always listening. You see, whenever you want to suggest something new, she'll always be listening. If you want to discuss some secrets to your folks, she'll be listening too. If perhaps you kind of feel like something is up about the world and that you want to do something about it, she'll be there, listening, doing something about it. Anyways, she's pretty open to conversation and stuff. But don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? You see here? Yeah. Open everything. All right, I'll keep that in mind. Imagining Monica with really big ears. It's the bow, right? It's the bow. She's always listening. Yeah, cause as club president, after all, she should be very open to what the club members have to say. It's this bow, right? kind of forms like a second set of ears. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. No, me, please don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. It'll be fine. She'll do great stuff for you if you just happen to be more open about what you're feeling. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Whoa, you've gotta chill things out and just go with the flow. That one's for you, Toast Gaming. That was arid quote here. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mint. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem. I like it, Mint. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. It's probably something that Natsuki would write. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. You like any cam ships? Personally, I'm not too big on any cam ships. I just kind of let them, do their own thing. If I do happen to like some ships, just know that I'll be a bit more silent about them, not to cause any more unnecessary controversy. I do not agree too much with Maxvid, the ship between Max and David, concerning the age difference. Yeah. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yup. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. Cause she doesn't never get fed. I like Nikki and Neil. Nikki and Neil are very cool together, yes. You ever think, I wouldn't be surprised if, they actually grow a deeper connection than just friends. Maybe adopted siblings. Stepsisters? Stepbrothers? Just basing off this episode in Season 2, Parents' Day, it might happen. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fuzzy mood pretty often. If only I can give her porridge. Sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Holy crap. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. I'm a person that somehow knows the entire damn theme song, but still has to actually catch up to the show. It's never too late, Danny. Okay, never too late. You know, roosterteeth.com is a place that you can go for, your cam fix, and sometimes if you ever feel like you have nothing to do, sit yourself down and watch cam. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. Yeah, she's pretty aware of the internet. Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, nice poem, right? Nice poem. Oh. Let me just readjust the camera. Again, professional production going on here. You know, it doesn't get... This is the best. This is the best. This is as good as it gets. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. By the way, we're kind of in Act 2, so... Spoilers! Forgot to say. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway... Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. Just go with the flow, dude. You just gotta learn how to shut that little brain of yours and just go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's some very valuable advice. Monica is very open and also very helpful. And thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I guess I have to save my game. Yes, okay. Escape. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Anyone hear that? The frick? What? There's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club. After all, I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. All thanks to my childhood friend... Huh? I have no idea what I was about to say. I kind of said random words, you know. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Mint did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mint liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Min appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours, huh? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was so full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Follow me a little that Neo had a crush on Aaron on one episode. Oh yeah. I watched that episode one night, and that's why I had that line of Aaron going with the flow a little bit stuck in my mind. I'm very sorry I have to interrupt the stream, but, you know, cam talk. You know how it is. She's close to Neo, and Eren was one of her old bullies. Okay. I get that, but, you know Luz and Amity? Anyways. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mitch started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy, bish? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that just proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself in the edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the frick is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let men hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing there. Mint! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. I don't like it. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess I'll just choose Natsuki. Okay, really putting me in the spot here, game. Okay, I guess Yuri. She does convey a mature point of view. Whoa. Hi! Hello! Hey, Mens. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Whoa. Well, that just happened. Sorry about that. Maybe really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. See? Always open to conversations. Always seeking out for, you know, fellow club members' well-being. Probably better for us to stay out of this. Well, go back inside after they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Oh my gosh. Willow eventually made up with Amity. I wanted another episode where Neil and Aaron are stuck together for an episode to confront her. Nikki and how he regrets his crush. No, we can only dream, can we? I mean, it's been 3 years since 3 years? 4. Since the last camp episode. But you know what? Maybe the special one-off episode of Camp will at least make us a bit full. Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I don't know. That was kind of interesting. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking. Whoa. Characters talking about trauma. You know, I kind of thought the same way back then, honestly. It's a, you know. But I'd be personally glad to just see them be okay, really. I'm talking about Camp again. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. We may never know, too. If only a certain someone was here to break the tension. Maybe say... I won't even mention. Mint? Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Oh, I'm so sure about it. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. It's a bit stuffy in here. Yet, I won't do anything about it. Skin feels warm. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. I thought she was selfless. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Mint. It would be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it. Whoa. Holy carp. Okay, poems! Let's make some poems! Skirt. Let's see. Let's appeal to both girls here. Unrestrained. I mean, there's only two we have to... There's only two, so... I'll, vanilla. Desire. Okay, parfait. So we're free for free here. Depression. Very good words. Kawaii. A very interesting set of words here. Whistle. Hurt. Yeah, it does. It is a bit weird. Arid being the only girl out of her two gay dads, but really getting knee deep into these theories or basis of theories. I almost lost my train of thought. Games. We're playing a game right now. Marriage. Okay, we just need to come up with two. Crimson and Ambient. Vertigo. Lollipop. Fireworks. Vivacious. Fluffy. Hopeless. I appeal to both girls. And our day passes, and it's time for a club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering a club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Mint. The usual scene, right? Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Look at Yuri's expression, guys. Yuri's expression. It's really telling a lot, huh? Yeah. I can totally feel her feelings. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. She's Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. It's a little wacky. We got a little wacky here. It was a little wacky, Danny. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Tat was amazing. Never happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little too extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Well, whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Mint. Wacky wackies. Wacky glackies. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, our last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time, kiddo. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Went from study hall to piano. Piano? Piano? I wasn't aware you play music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. Almost 2 years? So what, it hasn't been a year? Frick, dude. I'm getting old. I look forward to it. Is that so? I'm not even sure if, my camera's even in focus, like, if you can see the text clearly, but at least I'm reading it out. At a fast pace, frankly, but still, reading it out. Hold on. July... Whoa, we've already came up with abbreviations for my streams? No freaking way, dude. That's freaking crazy. Anyways, just experimenting. You can see a little bit of the stand I'm holding the phone on. Just kind of, testing the... Just kind of, Oh, frick! Okay, you know what? I shouldn't tinker with the angle too much. This is fine. In that case, I won't let you down, Mint. Well, but the rest of us. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Trust me, it's really only just MC. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run up into the closet. Mint, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What? Oh, what? Huh? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns into killing machines. They lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting up their limbs and infecting them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. Oh my gosh, Jacob Harvey... Jake Harv, hello! Hey, welcome to the stream. I assume this is the part where the game starts going crazy. Why would you assume things like that, Danny? Why? This is a cute, innocent game, dude, and that's why I'm streaming it. The book, I mean, Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Mint? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. You learn something new about it. You learn a little something about, friends every day, and I'm in two people. What the frick? She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Okay, people are leaving. People are leaving hard. I can't believe it. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, it seems that people have lost interest in my stream. Ah! It feels like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Okay, hold on. I'll do a little something here. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, bear with me. All right. All right. Okay. 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 All right. A little bit of an intermission going on here. Just. I thought I heard a bug. Weird, right? Just the other day, I met this guy from Ireland, and oh really? No, O'Reilly. I'm a comedic genius. I doubt that did anything, but you know what? I'm holding my hope. I have high hopes. Back to the game, folks. My whole body gets incredibly. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please don't stop. Please stop me if I start talking so much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. A guy from year to year to year. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes! Yeah, I mean, you don't have to, but... what you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yeah. I read a very interesting thing about apologizing too much, over-apologizing, and how over-apologizing, over-apologizing or like apologizing when, there's not really too much of a need of apologizing might link to some sort of childhood trauma or a looming fear of not meeting the expectations of someone. So, food for thought. It makes you think. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, I kind of get the feeling that, I might be letting some people down. But I always try to do my best with what I do. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, cool, different background. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. Yeah, getting a little bit too close. Hey, computer! Notes? It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. But if we could read the scripts of our future, we would never turn the page. Live forever in a day. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it in my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might not be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. You know, when she gives me this look in her eyes, I just kind of think, dude, whoa. Ugh. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses at things she says and all that. That's what you were thinking about? I'm sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know what came to my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yeah? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety ever since we started reading. Putting me at edge. Putting herself at edge. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest so as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. It's pumping pretty fast, isn't it? Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. I could use a little water myself. Alright, help it yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Mint? Did just something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? I'm sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. Okay. I guess you just... Monica is not as selfless as you think, as I made her out to be. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this thing sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started on her. Butterfingers. Robbie! Whoa! Hey! Oh my goodness. Some company. I've been waiting all day. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left up in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Since this is me, means I would have a bad time without a bookmark. I'm very bad. Hey, where's Natsuki? Come on, Natsuki, reveal yourself. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I'd be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So, it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. I like. I like. Yeah. This is completely understandable. I have the mental capacity of figuring this out and like and like I totally get this. I totally get the symbolism here. Natsuki wrote bars. Yes. It's it's gonna take like a huge while to analyze it because it's it's uh it's literally just a vomit of letters and symbols. Mint, why didn't you come read with me today? I was just waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Really, why? Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Oh, really? Nice. Okay. You don't hate me, Mint, do you? You hate me? You want to make me go home crying? Club's the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Woo! Ah! Whoa! Oh! That's backwards. I guess I should just show my poem to Monica. Hi again, Mint. Did you just see that, Monica? How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're replying yourself. Maybe soon you come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. We're just kidding. It's all fun and games until Natsuki snaps her neck and runs across the screen. E E E E E E E E E E E E E E E E. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's just like me, for real. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something that deep. Oh my goodness, it's an E spam. You really don't have anything else to you really don't have anything else to talk about, huh? I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? And Natsuki too, remember. I split 10 words. I split 10 words between Yuri and Natsuki, or 20 words, you know. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her a lot with kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her on coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Will you be down to doing our Friday Night Funkin' stream sometime? Well, I can swallow a bottle of alcohol and I feel like Godzilla. Do you have anything flammable in your mouth, Tsunami? And Danny, I'm not sure if I'm up to do like another Friday Night Funkin' stream. It depends, really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Splatoon stream when? Ravi, I hate to say this, but Splatoon stream. I'm quite open to the idea if, I get a capture card and, I don't play Red Dead Redemption 2, sorry. I don't even do streams all too often, but, this is only a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Not once in a lifetime, considering I did it about 3 other times, but still, it's quite occasional, and what I do most is commentary videos. And about this Splatoon stream, I mean, putting it to the TV is okay. Yeah, that's always fine. I also have to take into consideration the lighting and when people come into the room, because my Switch is in the living room, okay? Fight for your love, fight for your family. That's not a game. That's an adult thing. That's not a game at all. That's not freaking Shakespeare. I do have something prepared for Splatoon though. I wouldn't really, go into details yet. Stay tuned. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like this. I like this way it turned out. So I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. With something. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing on a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. An endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Trig! Oh yeah, Trig! Oh, finally, some math stuff. Bless me. Delete her. I wonder what's the symbolism of that. Oof. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to. Well, never mind. There's no point of explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when... who am I talking to? You hear me? I can hear you quite well, yes. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Okay. Should I help her, guys? Let it be known here that 1 + 1 is 11, okay? Okay. Well, that's my Year of Dice for today. Thanks for listening. Holy crap, someone's calling for me. I'm sorry I have to end the stream so soon, but I have duties to do. So, goodbye!